out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up in time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winnings, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB.
And we are live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm echoing, but I'm Lantz Bell. ToneTheGoat. Yo. We're good? We're good. Awesome. My bad. Sorry, I didn't hear it before. Right when I'm doing this intro. We're good. Still echoing, kind of. Yo. All right, now we're good. No, we're not. Right when I tried to.
I'm just gonna go for my other one.
No worries.
You go ahead.
All right. We're live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast.
Podcast.
Like shit. Folks, technical difficulties. I'm gonna run the replay real quick.
Pull out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay.
And we're back. We are live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm Lantz Bell. Below me is ToneTheGoat. This show, of course, is brought to you by Wanna Parlay, home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Got to recap some of the Wanna week so far. The main event, we got Diner Owan in first place now, but he's got a 36-point parlay, 7 picks, solid stuff. But I don't think that's going to hold up in first place, my friend. Kev Watt, 123, snuck onto the leaderboard with a nice 27-point parlay. Benji with a 19, and the rest look the same. But basically, folks, what I'm telling you, this contest is wide open. So make sure you get in there and throw some decent value because you can win some good money. The 3X yesterday saw Mona Striker win 240, doubling down. Shelby Crocker won 40, a solid 40-piece chicken nugget right there. And then Jimmy Catha had a double down, win 90. So solid stuff right there. The 5X, we saw Aquin, 150 to the bank account, Track 125 to the bank account, and there he is. Dowd picks, the man, the myth, the legend, 100 to his bank account. Queso 200 in the 10X. PSV Ecclesia, familiar face, 175 in the 10X. And JH75, 150 in that 10X. The 15X, Queso back in the top again. Not only 200, but 250 in this one. So that's 450 total on the day for Queso I guess, you should order some queso because that's how you win $450, folks. Rise and Grind, 225 in the 15X. I am Spanx, 304 in the 15X. 30X, Hitter 23. He's living up to his username. 500. But Avino steals the show in the 30X. Doubles down. Let me make sure that's a double. No, 3X. And won himself $1,200. And holy shit, B-Much 12. 20X his 50X parlay and won $10,700, folks. Holy shit. That's a good old-fashioned, what we call a Taco Tuesday, because that's a hell of a Tuesday, and I have no other way to refer to how great that is for B-Much 12. $10,000, folks. It's possible. It's possible. You just got to put your money where your mouth is. Good for him. Jesus. And then we already talked about Monday, so B-Much, $10,000. 6 picks. He had outs recorded for the Padre pitcher that cleared, strikeouts for Burns, strikeouts for Rasmussen, strikeouts for Montas Luna, Cubs money line, and strikeouts for the Milwaukee Brewers pitcher on Tuesday night. Wow. That's good stuff. Way to pay a down payment for a new house. Good for you, my friend. All right. Let's keep moving forward. We got a great show for you guys today, but before we get started, we will now be giving a $2 entry ticket to anyone that shows face on this podcast. And when you do so, you have an opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay, and if that parlay wins, you will earn $10 more in entry tickets. Let's bring on Pops. Pops is sitting here in the waiting room. I want more debate out of Pops and Tone the Goat. We're gonna do NBA comparisons. I'm gonna give them 2 NBA players each. They're gonna compare, contrast, see if they agree. We got the Lakers jersey on. Luka. Wait, I didn't even know you had that. That's awesome. That's good stuff. The Don. There he is. Pops, how we doing?
We're doing good.
There he is.
What's up, Pops?
Look at my finger, though. Holy shit, that bee sting from runs on Monday.
Oh.
It's so fucking swollen.
Damn.
I know.
Damn.
It was fine the day of, and now it's just AIDS.
I was going to say
Miserable.
the day of, like you got stung by the bee and you just shook it off like nothing happened. I was impressed. But now it's looking like you're not as impressive at all.
No.
You're down
No.
for the count. Damn, that
Crazy.
sucks. Well, folks, are we ready for players or round 1? Tone and Pops.
I'm ready.
For sure.
Normally we do accountability hour first, but Pops does have a job interview in about 50 minutes, so we got to get this going quick, and we'll hit it after. Number 1. I want who's the better player, Bam Adebayo or Jaren Jackson?
Oh, shit. Right now, probably Jaren. But, yeah, probably Jaren. I mean, yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but I don't know. I feel like if Bam was if they switched places on teams, I might even say Bam. But out of the last couple of years, I think it's been Jaren.
Okay. Pop says Jaren. Tone, what do you got?
Crazy.
Wait, say that again. We missed. I think I know what you said, but
Can you hear me?
yeah.
And I said, nah, never, ever, no, hell no. Yeah, Bam clearly better. Resumes there. He's gonna have people gonna have a long road trying to fulfill Bam's shoes. Jaren definitely should be the better player once it's done and everything. But we ain't seen enough from Jaren. I like Jaren better. I think he's in his body gonna be a better player. But at this moment, with those Olympic gold medals and so on and so forth that we can go, we can't just knock Bam like.
Oh, we're
that.
doing like career wise, or right now this year. That's because I was like career wise, I'll take Bam any day of the week. But like, going into next season is what I'm saying, and I'm taking Jaren.
If we said, who's the better right now? I mean, Jaren. Like I personally like Jaren. If we want to put personal, but nah. He's unaccomplished. He ain't done shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we just off of what we feel, yeah, Jaren should be the best. But I mean, if we gonna start discrediting Olympic gold medals.
I'm not discrediting.
Well, I mean, I'm just answering his question, Pops. If he says, we're building a team today, that wasn't the question.
Okay, so maybe I should.
That's what I interpreted as.
Maybe I should be more clear. We're building a team today. But not for the future. I'm saying like we're lining up 5v5 on the blacktop.
We want to win this year, kind of thing. I'm taking.
I'm still going Bam.
Wait, so you both went Bam?
No.
Oh,
he still went Jaren.
Okay. All right.
Because he can shoot the 3 a little bit better. I mean, the defense. They're both insane at defense. But. Yeah, right now this year I'm picking Jaren.
There it is. There's the clash. All right, there's number 1. I like it. We'll move on. Right now, Chet Holmgren Evan Mobley.
Oh, no doubt Mobley. Like, not even a question, Mobley. Chet is great, but he's still not the defender Mobley is. I mean, I don't even think he's the offensive player Mobley is. I mean, we saw him last year just inefficient in the playoffs. You know, I guess Mobley kind of got hurt, but I mean, Chet's on a team where there's a 1 and a 2, and Mobley's kind of the 2, and he's balling out. Like, Chet should be more efficient, I think. It's not even the scoring. I wouldn't care if his numbers, like shooting percentages, were better, but Mobley's a 10 times better defender right now. He's bigger, stronger. Chet could get there, but if I'm building a team right now, I'm taking Mobley.
Tone.
Same thing, man. I think we clearly have two sides of the spectrum. You know, I'm not going with nobody that ain't done no shit. We can stop you. You might as well put somebody on there that ain't done shit versus somebody who ain't done shit. Because I'm not going against no title. I don't give a fuck about this, that, and the third. The motherfucker won, and the motherfucker was a masterpiece of the master plan. I ain't going with this shit. Evan Mobley ain't did squat diddly shit. Might not ever do squat diddly shit, and until he does, I just can't. You know, ain't nobody gonna tell me Dwayne Wade. Ain't nobody gonna tell me Carmelo Anthony is greater than Dwayne Wade. Yeah, he might be better on the eye test. Yeah, he might bust Dwayne ass. Yeah, but resume says Dwayne Wade. I ain't, you know, but I understand what Pops be saying. I get it. But I can't.
Mobley
This
did
early
just
in the
win
career,
a DPOY.
I don't give a damn about that shit. Fuck that shit. That man is a ring holder and a starter and a major factor. And it's early in his career.
Rebuttal?
So was Caruso. You're not taking Caruso over Mobley. You know what I mean? You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. Chet has so much room to grow. He's still so young, and you know, I think his 3-point percentage will go up eventually. But
you said you take Caruso over Mobley though?
No. That's what I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
He was saying
they're both
Caruso,
role players, important to the team for sure. But
no, Caruso is not Chet. We already know who got the checks over there. Chet got the check. We know what's going on. You know, big boy check.
I don't think I have time to talk about, but I think that was a massive overpay for Chet.
My dad said never say never, but guess what? Caruso and never see them kind of numbers.
No,
never.
But he was arguably as important as Chet during that run.
But he would never see those numbers. I'm just sorry.
Oh, I agree. Don't get me wrong. But they're more betting on Chet's potential than what he showed them. You know?
I give you that. That's a good quote. But you don't feel like he showed me. He
showed flashes, but overall he was not
but
consistent.
Before season now, Pops, if you'd asked me before season about Chet could have went in the Ben Simmons box with me. If you would have got an honest opinion from me before the season. So I have to give people their flowers when they've gotten better. Chet got better. Chet is not gotten,
for sure.
You know,
he got better, and I think he's gonna keep getting better. But I don't know. He was
right
so
now,
shaky
5v5, you're taking Evan Mobley.
No, for sure.
Evan is a beast. Evan is a beast. It's just resume for me.
Solid. All right, we'll move on. This one's tough because he just popped his Achilles, and the other one gets injured. I don't think we're gonna do this, but I was gonna say LaMelo or Halliburton. But injuries and all this.
Me and Pop's on the same page with that. How fucking dare you do that? Hey, I've shown Halliburton enough praise, Lance, but damn it, he ain't in LaMelo bucket ball. But the basket, no fuck shit, no.
Interesting. Wait, maybe we should do this one. LaMelo or Tyrese Halliburton?
I think if you get LaMelo on a star-studded team, he's balling out more than Halliburton too. I actually agree with that.
Interesting.
I don't think it's as far off as Tone seems to make it.
I think it's super far off. And I'm not in front of the stats. Lance, you can go look. But I don't know if we can recall a 40-point, 10-assist game from Halliburton? I don't know. On top of multiple. I don't know. Like, it's a difference with Melo out there. Melo is different.
Hallie doesn't turn the ball over, which is probably his greatest attribute. I'm not saying he's better than LaMelo. I think LaMelo is still better, but Halliburton he is a difference maker. He's a pure point guard, you know. I think he's a little overhyped from the finals run, but the guy's a fucking good player. You know what I mean? He's clutch too.
Good.
He's clutch.
Good.
The
good
thing is,
clutch.
quarter 1 through 3
we need for Halliburton. Good and clutch, but great.
All right.
You saw Pascal taking over a lot of these games in the playoffs.
And Pascal ain't great. The Pacers collectively,
they were a good built team. They were a team full of good.
Yeah.
All right. We'll rest the case there. That was.
Hey, hold on, Lance. Before you move on, LaMelo Ball on the Pacers team this year,
if healthy.
See,
same thing with Tyrese. Same exact damn thing.
He popped his Achilles. I mean, in the game 7. That's just.
if he didn't, I firmly believe.
And he had the clutchest stretch of NBA basketball in the history of the game.
Hey, healthy, Melo would have took him there. That's all I'm saying.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
But it's valid. It's valid. This is good stuff so far. This is great stuff. All right, line it up today. Jimmy Butler's just like, especially after that last year. I was gonna say Jimmy Butler or Kawhi.
That wouldn't be close, honestly. After last year,
I mean, last year was tough because you lose Curry, you lose so much. On the Warriors.
Clearly the one over on the Clippers, and he balled out in the playoffs.
Yeah,
for taking healthy. And I don't think it was. I think healthy.
Yeah.
I think in almost every year it could have been Kawhi if he was healthy.
I think our team would be doomed if we had to choose between Kawhi or Jimmy. We're fucking doomed. Oh shit. Fuck.
All right, Devin Booker or Donovan Mitchell?
Donovan.
Yeah, probably. No, it's gotta be Booker. It really does. Booker's fucking nice. I mean,
there's only. Go ahead, my bad, Papa.
Booker, I feel like the team was just so bad last year, but that guy's such a walking bucket. Like, we saw D-Mitch kind of crumble a little bit in the playoffs. Like, he had some good games, but I guess they were injured. It's fucking close. But
I will say the Donovan Mitchell one is tough about this year because he was shooting like damn near 30 shots a game.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So
it's so close. That one's just tough. But Booker's he's so nice, dude. I don't even like Devin Booker. I really don't. I don't like the guy. He pisses me off, but God, he's a fucking hooper. Like, he has a deep bag.
Yeah, I want to pull up a magnifying glass for Devin Booker real quick, and I want to line him up to Donovan. But again, on the naked eye, I'm taking Donovan every day of the week, even if it's a leap year. I'm taking it. It's just no way. And again, if there's one superstar, because I want people to understand this is not disrespect to dislike a person doesn't mean you're hating on them. To dislike their style of play or the way they go about doesn't mean you hate on it. It's just that's not the style of player I like. Devin Booker is like above Luka when it comes to crybaby and soft ass bullshit, superstar status. Devin is right there on top of my boy. You just in my book. Your what was it, 60 or 70, whatever that big point game, that shit was like pheromone. That shit just distracted everybody from the real of the real. Devin Booker could go out there and score 40 and get all mercy because they gonna bring up, boy, yeah, Devin Booker dropped 1,000 points in one game. And it's like,
well, 70-point game was so fraudulent.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? The 70, I don't give a damn.
That was also early in his career, I will say.
It was.
They were shit. You know, it was the one bright spot the Suns had in about a decade.
You know, but I just, man, I think we're about to really see these next 10 years, we're about to see the real version of Devin Booker because there's no more saving Booker. Like, if people don't understand, like, he's really about to have to be the leader now. And I don't think that's in Booker. You know what I'm saying? Durant is going first. I was like, how you ain't do nothing with Durant, man?
Didn't you kind of lead him to the finals without Durant?
Did y'all see them?
Yeah, they didn't win, but Donovan Mitchell hasn't been close to the finals.
They were up 2-0.
They lost to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, prime Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis and Middleton was actually also in his prime. He was actually like
they traded him out there.
Great Drew Holiday. That team was
Middleton had an injury history, got old and washed.
I remember in real time.
I
remember in real time the Milwaukee Bucks was the underdogs. I remember in real time everybody knew Kevin Durant was about to win this final. I remember the car, everything was on. I hear what we're saying about this great Bucks team now after they won, but they lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. Ain't nobody lost to the Milwaukee Bucks since the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm telling you, like, I hear what you're saying, but man, Devin Booker, that's on your resume. Who else in the history? If we go back before we were born, if we combined all our ages, we probably can't find nobody in the stat books that lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. Who? Alcindor? Kareem? Who was it back then? Like, what are we talking about? Like the Milwaukee Bucks? Like
the Big O and Lou Alcindor. I think it was Kareem at the time. I can't remember. You know, obviously
I think he was Alcindor, Lance.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Prime.
I think I gotta go get ready.
You don't got one more? I think you'll like one more.
All right, I can't give my explanation, but I could give one more.
You go first.
All time, line them up. Anthony Davis or Kevin Garnett in their prime.
Shit. God, this pains me as a Laker fan, but I think it's KG. It pains me as a Laker fan. I mean, fuck, you put him 1-on-1, I think AD almost beats him, but give me my boy Anthony Davis, actually. I think he's better. I think he's got the better jump shot. I think he honestly, I mean, they're pretty similar defensively. I think KG kind of molded the way. I think maybe if you switched eras, it's different, but like, I don't know. AD, I think, has more talent than the guy. But KG was such a monster. I mean, it's tough.
Quick 30 seconds.
He had that MVP.
Oh, yeah, keep going.
But I think if you put AD in that season, he could win MVP. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah. But right, KG was number one.
We'll give Tone 30 seconds to rebuttal, and then you can run.
Big ticket. I love AD, but when I think of KG, I think of tenacity. I think of fucking just and I feel like if AD had that in him, he could be one of the greatest ever. But you damn it, don't got that in you. And I'm going KG all day. And a lot of people forget KG wasn't even fucking 7 feet, and he's big in people's mind. He wasn't even 7 feet.
He was so quick too. He was like that. He molded the new power forward, like what power forward should be in the modern NBA, damn near. Except a little more. They need a little more 3-pointers, but
boom.
Like, he was quick, fast, and he had a bag. So, all right, boys, it was a pleasure.
Pops, we appreciate you coming on. That was fun stuff. We'll have to have you back when you have more time. You have a good one.
Of course.
And good luck in your interview.
Thank you.
Good luck, Papa. Good stuff, Lance. Nice.
Very solid. I thought we did a good job there. I thought that was good stuff. Good debates. Chat, if you're new here, like and subscribe and follow. We appreciate all the love and support. Tone, let's go into accountability hour.
Let's do it.
My accountability hour is not pretty. I went 2-5 today. 2-5. Yeah, not great. You know, coming off the 7-1 off the weekend, you know, thinking I'm hot shit, came right in and you know, duck up at 2-5. But we will fight. We'll keep fighting, and I'll go through it. Tigers money line lost. They lost to the fucking Pittsburgh Pirates without Paul Skeens. What the fuck is this chat? Guardians money line that covered. Winner. Yankees money line that hit. Winner. Angels money line. You fucking failed me against the goddamn Mets. We were winning all game and just shit down your leg. You fucking choked. Brianna Stewart, Stewie, over 19.5. Well, she had 17. 6 for 11 shooting, 5 for 5 from the free throw line, and no threes. So my point being, that's just tough. I just didn't have it in me. We were right there, but wasn't enough. But Ionescu with 13 points on 5 for 15 shooting. Yeah, you're just not it, Ionescu. You're just not an efficient player. You're just a jacker. You just fucking be jacking. And then Cardinals minus 1.5 against the Rockies. Yeah, they lost 8-4. That's just pathetic stuff. There he is, Lonnie Lyle. There he is. Lonnie. You just missed some good debate stuff. Or if you were here, you just saw some good debate stuff. And you went over. Damn, goose egg, Lonnie.
Jeez.
All right, Tone, you want to go ahead?
Yep, I'm wrapping up this tally result right now. But I don't know if you guys was able to catch those soccer matches that I put in.
Oh, your Champions
I don't know what
League. I don't even know. I got to think what you bet on.
Yeah, well, I got a few of the results, but the Tel Aviv Mamo and Drita was actually just started about 10-20 minutes before I had did it yesterday, so I don't know what those ended up. But I had FCSB, Lech Poznan, and Rijeka. FCSB and Rijeka both cleared the under 2.5. Lech Poznan, I had under 3.5, and the motherfuckers had like 7 in total. Crazy work. I did give you guys a lock of the day. I had Nationals under 9.5. They absolutely cleared that. And my other lock of the day did not clear. Let me tell you this crazy bullshit. The other lock of the day was the Braves. Under 8.5, people. Why did they lose 9-0?
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
what in the flying fluster? What? I had the lock of the day, people, under 8.5. Lock of the day, and the Braves get whooped.
That's diabolical.
This is crazy.
8.5 under, and they get belted. I mean, the home team, like A-Town, like your guys, just 9-0 belt to ass.
Yo, anybody knows if one team scores 0, under 8.5 should be a absolute lock.
Should be
like
locked.
Baseball? What are we talking about here? So I apologize, people, if you took my second lock of the day. Hey, I take that. I'm gonna go holler at Braves organization, see what's going on. And then moving on, I did have Chicago Sky for the W. I told you I was jumping off the limb with that one, and they did not clear. Liberty W, that did clear. Atlanta Dream for the W didn't clear. And then Angel Reese over 31.5. I want to say that barely didn't clear. I'm not sure. I was watching. It was about three minutes left, and she needed like 3 more points, rebounds, and assists. I think. I'm not sure if she cleared. She probably didn't. They got super belt ass. Asia was out there.
Angel Reese, what was the PRA? Is like 32.5?
31.5.
31.5. take a look.
She went crazy though. Look at that.
She had 11 and 11 and 3. So
Yeah.
25.
Yeah, she was a bit away, y'all. So there you have it, man. A lot of misses and a few makes on my accountability.
And 9
I'm
turnovers.
going crazy.
She almost had a triple-double. 5 offensive rebounds.
I made her turn it over a lot.
Yeah.
Made her turn it over a lot.
Some good old-fashioned me-bounds. That's a tough showing, but hey, first game back from the All-Star break, shaking off the rust, and you're playing either the defending champ, the defending champs, right? Did the Lynx win it all?
Yep.
No, or did the Liberty? I think the Liberty did. They won it all last year.
Yeah, Liberty won last year. I was actually in New York the day they won the final game. It was crazy. Fun fact, y'all. The New York Liberty and the New York Rangers won on the same fucking night, and everything was free in New York, y'all. I was on vacation for Comic Con or Dragon Con. One of them, I was in New York for it, and I'm going to the McDonald's. They was like, yeah, free McDonald's. I think my kids was like, what? I'm like, why? It was like both New York teams won. I'm like, dang, it's crazy. I'm living like on the same block as Madison Square Garden. So it was crazy, y'all.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do they play in Madison Square Garden?
I'm guessing it was or the Rangers might have played there. The Rangers might have played there. One of them played there.
That makes sense. I was gonna say I feel like they'd be like a Barclays Center and play with the Nets.
Yeah, I think the Rangers was probably at the Madison Square, probably.
Damn. Well, solid stuff. That's funny as shit. Free McDonald's for everybody.
Wow. Wow.
All right. Well, not breaking news, but Tyrann Mathieu Honeybadger retires from the NFL after 12 seasons. One of the greatest to ever do it. We'll be seeing you. He was kind of washed, and he's on the Saints, who are fucking shit. Saints are not good at all. But and they're stuck in like very, very bad contracts with old players. So it'll be a couple years before they're back. Micah Parsons is discouraged by negotiations with the Cowboys. Something to keep an eye on, because Micah Parsons is I'd say a generational talent. He's a beast. He's a monster. The 49ers general manager, I believe it's John Lynch. They're only giving me GM in this headline. Ayuk is nowhere close, or not anywhere close to be exact, to an injury return timeline. Not good stuff. Tyreek Hill has come out and said, I need to be better as a leader. Hendrickson holding out. This is referring to the Bengals pass rusher. Hendrickson has been holding out because of the contract talks. It's not good. It's not good. Patriots, Stephon Diggs is fully cleared to participate in camp. Good for him. He might have a little bit of a bounce back here. Sneaky fantasy poll for folks that play fantasy football. That'll be solid. And yeah, not much, sports news. Still the off season. We're still waiting for football to come back, and it's gonna be solid stuff. I'm pretty damn excited. We have MLB that's already tipped off. I guess not tipped off. First pitch has already been thrown. Reds, Nationals, Padres, Marlins. Marlins are winning again. Given ability to live bet, maybe take the Padres. Actually, no, the Marlins been fucking nice, and I don't know what's up with that. They're almost to 500. 6 games behind 500. In the beginning of the year, they were one of the teams who were like, fade the shit out of them, please. Fade. But now they're looking kind of nice. And the Tigers are not favored that hard over the Pirates. Not good. All right. Well, we did the debate. We did accountability hour. I don't know if Lonnie's gonna hop on here, or if we should just do picks.
Right. Was he in? I didn't even see his name. You seen it pop up?
I see him in the chat, like our stream chat.
Oh, okay.
But I don't see him on Discord. All right. So you want to just hop into tonight's picks?
I'm ready. I'm actually going over some right now, but if you got a few to fire away, if you want to go back and forth, we can. You let me know.
I'm looking at
Italian.
I think I'm gonna do some.
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna get this in ASAP since we got some 2:00 games.
Oh yeah. I was about to say 2:00 ASAP, but time difference, folks. Time difference. Lock in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna throw some guys that seem like they're gonna be locks. Should we go Tawny and Freddie? Why not? With a dual your money line.
See my lock of the day, people. You guys get ready. Try to give you 3 locks of the day today. 3 of them. You just put all 3 of them in one pick and just run away with the money. Think about it later.
So MLS All-Stars versus the Mexican League All-Stars. Do we take the under?
Sounds pretty racist.
I was gonna say because both leagues are dog shit. That was funny as fuck. Damn, that was funny as fuck.
That's funny.
So I'm still.
A dream is the big underdog versus the Mercury tonight. Is somebody not playing?
It's a great question. I wouldn't
Mercury
know.
supposed to beat this shit like that? I'm confused. I'm going Dream W, and I'm deeming it a lot. They are crazy. Can't take 2 W's like that in a row. I mean 2 L's. Tough road trip. We got to get this win tonight.
All right, I've got some picks that I'm ready to fire. Mike
All
Trout, one or more hit. Jose Altuve, 1 or more hits. Doyer's money line over the Twins. That's kind of sketch, but we're going with it. Freddie Freeman, 1 or more hits. Ohtani, 1 or more hits. Guardians money line. Bo Bichette or Bichette. I think it's Bichette, 1 or more hits. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr., 1 or more hits. All it's up. There it is. 8 picks. There you have it.
I like a lot. I actually do. Okay. Let me get this last one in. Alicia Gray did some good work last night. I'm gonna take her. Oh, they didn't up to, but yeah, I'm still taking her. All righty. Alicia gotta perform tonight because there is no Brittany Griner. I think she's on some like old lady shit. Can't play 2 games in a row. So Alicia Gray is gonna have to step it up tonight, and I'm taking it for her. Yeah, I'm taking it for her, and I'm putting the lock on it. And I'm taking that lock off of the Atlanta Dream. I'm not sure about that. You find this last lock, people. We are not going Dream for the lock. We are actually going to go over to these guys for the lock. Give you a little more sure. And then we need one last player prop for tonight. We got no WNBA on tonight. Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah, we do. No. Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. And I'm gonna go. We got 1 game for WNBA tonight. That's it. So I'm gonna go points category. And we're gonna go. Oh, it is Brittany Griner today. They just don't have her on the damn rebounds. That's crazy. We're gonna go a good old bus night for Brittany. She's gonna get in some early foul trouble. She's not even gonna score 10 points. And that's what I'm locking in on tonight. Buddy. All right, from the top of the list, people, starting with baseball, we got Mets W, Cubs W, Mets W, Cubs W. First lock of the day, Cardinals W. Take it right now. Take it before they hide it. Take it before they hide it. Take it before Wanna takes it down. Cardinals W. Astros over 8.5. Astros over 8.5. Second lock of the day. Dodgers W. Dodgers W. Second lock of the day. Phillies W. Tampa W. Phillies W. Tampa Rays W. Dream. Atlanta Dream W. MLS All Stars plus 0.5. Plus 0.5. MLS All Stars under 4.5. If it would have been at 3.5, I might have went over, but I'm going under 4.5. I'm sorry, people. It's gonna end 2-1, 3-1, 1-3, something, but I'm going under 4.5, people. Under 4.5. And then my last two locks of the days, I actually ended up giving y'all 4 in total. Alicia Gray, 9.5 assists and rebounds. Take the over. The third lock of the day, and my fourth and final last lock of the day is Brittany Griner under 9.5 points. Lock it in, my friend. 10 out of 10. I recommend Tone the Goat.
Well, there you have it. Tone the Goat. I just was reading a quote from Kyrie Irving on his, he's been streaming a lot. So a lot of quotes been coming out. He says, I was talking to James Harden one day, and I'm like, we about to go win these championships. And it was a day later that he asked for a trade. Diabolical because of the Ben Simmons Harden trade that put him in Philly. Can you believe that was a trade? Ben fucking Simmons for James Harden. Ben Simmons.
I feel like
should be arrested.
Chris Paul. Kyrie Irving has undeniably been done some of the worst in the NBA. By players and by the NBA.
Wait. Say that one more time.
You said that Kyrie Irving said once he told James Harden.
Yeah, he said to James Harden, like, we're going to be winning championships.
We're going to win championships, and then James Harden was traded the next day.
Or he asked.
I said, I feel like Kyrie Irving undoubtedly has been done the worst by players and NBA.
Okay.
By players and the NBA.
I thought you were saying Kyrie has done people the worst. I was like, wait. No. I could agree with you. I could definitely agree with you. Yeah. No, there's a lot of, a lot of things, especially like politically motivated and, different, just nonsense, everything outside of the game of basketball that has affected his career in different ways. And I love Kyrie. I've loved him the whole time. Kyrie's the man.
You kind of like
when he wanted to leave Cleveland, I was a little pissed. I was
I was.
Fuck is we doing?
I was doing that. That was another ring. Like, what the fuck are we doing? But Kyrie is like, he's one of those people. It's like, man, once you start to either A, voice your opinion about politics, or either B, voice your opinion that you don't care about politics, neither one's gonna go like too much for you as an athlete. You're not there to be political, and Kyrie's intelligent, and but I think he learned from those. He does his podcast and keep it tucked away now. It's not.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's definitely, and that's one of the great parts of, kind of watching Kyrie through his career is watching him grow as a human being. And it helped a lot of us grow as human beings to see, because it is tough. You're making $100+ million and you're on this public stage. And yeah, you say something, the world is flat or whatever, and go and like kind of with these different things. And, and you see the backlash and all this stuff, and it really gave you perspective in everyone in their own lives, kind of like, man, maybe I shouldn't do that, or taught us a lot, and you see him grow and him own up to things, and you're like, man, I can respect that, like maybe I should incorporate that in my life, and who knows, a lot of people, a lot of kids out there started maybe owning up and being more of a man because that's what he's shown what he is and who he is. So
I was gonna say, Lance, what I learned from it, and hopefully other people did. Like, I'm a Kyrie supporter and Kyrie fan, but at the same time, what I think Kyrie learned from it and what I learned from that situation was, even because you feel a certain way about things, or even because you're passionate about this, that, and the third, you still have to be careful with your word choice, because there are some people that are offended by some of the most non-offensive. Something could be so non-offensive to you, but it could be so offensive to others. And just to break it down in more detail, like people understand, like scientists spend their lives doing this shit. You being a super public figure spreading that just narrative that the earth is flat, whether it's fact or fiction, you have to say it with certain kind of disclaimers and backing up and this, that, and the third, or else you're disrupting a whole lot of shit going on and you don't even know what you're stirring some waters and don't even know what the hell you're doing. So it brought a sense of awareness to me that you just have to be careful on things that you're saying, because everything is not just we're in a sensitive world now. You know what I'm saying?
100%. And especially then, actually, it feels like, me personally, I feel like the world's actually getting a little less sensitive because of all the bullshit that has been going on in the past few years, with woke culture and things like that, like all the, sensitive people out there. And who knows, maybe Kyrie was so shut down about the world being flat because he might be right. And maybe he is proving other people wrong. There's things out there to, always question. Don't let other people tell you things, like, and experience things for yourself, because, I haven't been to space. I haven't been to the moon. I don't know, personally, do I think the moon landing's real? I don't know. I've heard different things. There wasn't air conditioning in cars in the same year that they expected me to believe that someone not only went to the moon, but also had the propulsion to be on the moon and shoot themselves back. I mean, hey, it is interesting. So, things like that.
He refilled up on the moon. That's what happened. They didn't tell us that part.
Yeah, they have a gas station on the moon. That's what they see. There's different things, and it's okay to question and wonder. But
Man, Lance, you're lucky you didn't come up in middle school when I came up in middle school. Like the Apollo 13 was a legit thing you had to learn in school. I mean, like front to back. Apollo 11, matter of fact, it was 13. But Neil Armstrong going to the moon, and they pretty much forced the convincing on you as a child. But I was always in that class, like,
interesting.
Yeah,
very interesting. Yeah, the world's an interesting place, folks. So always do your own research and always be entitled to your own opinion. Here's Lonnie Lyle. He actually showed up. Let's go get a couple words of Lonnie. I hope he was listening to this last conversation, because I hope he has an opinion. Lonnie, how are we?
Oh shit! Well, I just got back in, man. Just back in. I had a little situation I had to take care of. You feel me?
But we're away from the Haliban, right?
Yeah. That shit over with. Yeah, everything smooth over with Taliban. Everything smooth over.
Good. It's good to hear. Were you listening to that last bit of the conversation, or were you in the middle of moving?
Yeah, the Earth is actually a rectangle. It's actually a rectangle.
Hey, you know what? You could be right.
No, it is. No, I am right, and I don't care who I offend, because we all got our own way of thinking. So one man's opinion does not matter for the whole world. So stop being so sensitive and have your own opinion. It could be a fucking triangle. It could be a sphere, which is just like how it is now.
I was gonna say, isn't that the one that we go with? Is it right?
No, they said a circle. I said a sphere.
Yeah. All right. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the same thing as you, Tone. Don't worry.
No, it's two different things.
Hey, brother man. This a live taping, so you all good. Don't bring me into the line of fire. Where I stand at in this is everybody is entitled to their opinions, or everybody is entitled to their facts. I've always lived this way.
It's just a
I've
face.
simplified my life when it comes to dinosaurs, the moon, the bottom of the ocean,
right,
and all of that kind of stuff. I don't know if it's fact or fiction. On top of, let me be careful with my words. That information doesn't excite me, so it doesn't rile me up at all. You know what I'm saying? Like however a person feel, I can really not care less, because that could be the wrong words. But cool, because this is how I look at it. Like I told my son the other day, if dinosaurs was here, what do we do today? I mean, what does it change? how do we use that information to okay, dinosaurs is real. Cool. What do we do from there? Or like man been the moon. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave that to the people whoever figured that out. You know what I'm saying? I just like movies and music. That's what I do in life. You know what I'm saying?
That's valid. That's valid. That's a valid take on it. I don't think dinosaurs are real. I think all that is a bunch of tomfoolery. They've never found a dinosaur that how they have museums like the Smithsonian and all those where they have it all replicated together. Well, they've never found a fully formed dinosaur fossil. So these are all just made up images that they think they look like. And that's a fact. They found, different sets of bones, so-called bones, and none of them have really been that realistic to come up with this whole thing that there were like dragons flying around in the fucking earth. So,
I think all of that shit was art left behind by Picasso, but that's just my thinking.
I think Picasso was born in he was in the 1900s, right?
You think they found the dinosaur fossil before the 1900s?
I don't know. I don't think
that's why I say think. Well, no, this is what I'm saying, Lance. If they did find some dinosaur fossils, I feel like that was art. He was plastering art. He was making things, and when he died, some of the shit just went away, buried, and they found it and put their own names to it and said, "Oh shit, these things must exist." All that shit could have been left behind by sculpture artists that was working on pieces of work when they was here just creating shit. And you know what I'm saying? We discovered it, and a curious motherfucker think that's a real animal that was here.
The first dinosaur to be scientifically described and named. Listen to that. Described and named. How could you describe something you never seen? It was a megalosaurus in 1824. William Buckland, a British scientist.
So this is what I would like to do. I would like to go gather it. Like one day, I love history and I love information. I would love to see what was going on in the world during it and what cameras was around, how much ink was around. Was it just calligraphy, or what were we to the point where this, then how well was documents being kept and this, that? Because that's a long fucking time talking about. And then, like during this time, like what was really going on? Because they could feed us any kind of bullshit. Google could put anything on that motherfucker right now and be like, you know what I'm saying? I need to talk to somebody that was alive in 1920. Then she could tell me what her grandparents was like. And then I can gather all this information and start I need sources. Look, man, hey.
I like that. That's smart. That's good stuff. That's how it's done. Don't just listen to what they spoon feed you. Because I just looked this up and this is what AI tells me, but who tells AI what to tell me? I don't know those answers. But now we're getting to a rabbit hole that might get dark and scary. So maybe we'll just keep it sports. And I'm mostly pointing the finger at myself. I really was bringing up these arguments. But
Lonnie dodged it a while back. He like shit.
I just said my piece and got going. This is a rectangle. Oh, hey, news, y'all. My assistant did tell me that yesterday's show was my 25th show on Wanna Parlay.
Yeah.
So
very nice.
Okay.
Salute to myself.
25 quarter.
Salute to
nice
Lonnie.
Quarter.
This means this is your 26th show.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Growing every day.
Salute to Lonnie.
Growing.
The man, the legend. Who's had the better career, James Harden or Clyde Drexler?
Like I watched Clyde, but not like that though.
Clyde the Glide was one of my favorite players ever. I watched him faithfully, from Blazers to the Rockets. One of my favorites. But no, a dog though. Like it was at one time, Lonnie. They was for about 2 years, maybe 3. They were debating that Clyde was greater than Jordan. This was happening in real time. One of the only other players, only 2 other players that I can remember in real time that they was debating that was better than Jordan was Anthony Hardaway and Grant Hill. Before both of them, it was Clyde Drexler. That was Jordan's. That was Jordan's nemesis. I don't know if you remember Bulls and Blazers was a video game. Jordan
Bulls
versus
beat.
Drexler was this is before all that shit, Lance. It was only Bulls versus Blazers, I want to say was right before NBA Jam, if I'm not mistaken. But it was the name of the basketball game. It had all the other teams on it, but the name of the game was Bulls versus Blazers.
Crazy.
But Drexler, he was him, but I can't just James Harden, man, Drexler ain't do half of what James Harden doing. You know what I'm saying? And Drexler had a nice career. Drexler is a finals. He won the finals in Houston. You know what I'm saying? Barkley tried to chase after that and go over there and didn't get there in time. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I put that one ring ahead of what Harden has accomplished as an individual.
Cause that we gotta think about, man. Is it rings over accolades? You know what I mean? Because you can just be on the team and get a ring. You know what I'm saying? A football player had just said that. Nah, who the fuck just had an interview that said that he just got drafted to the team that won a championship, and he was like, man, I don't even like to wear my fucking ring. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even playing the fucking game type shit. So I definitely either way, I wasn't going Drexel anyway. I watched him, I knew about him, but I didn't really keep up with him like that. But I'm always say James over him. Just over everything that James did. Like James is a cold motherfucker, man. Drexel was too. And that was the dog era, as they like to say. You know what I mean? And he stood the test of time, but James Harden over Drexel though.
Only reason it's tough for me. So tell me this, and this would have do
What
it.
has
This would
Harden
have
done?
do it.
Is my question.
It's hard. Not Harden probably got two more decent stack packing years, but is he done as far as being a factor to for a ring? I think so. But tell me this, Lance, because Drexler, as I look him up on Wikipedia, they have him as shooting guard, small forward. What would you title him as? Because if we gonna put him in
As a
small
shooting
forward
guard.
category, then I would say no, he's not better than Harden, just for the simple fact they're trying to deem Harden as the greatest shooting guard ever out after Jordan. That's what a lot of people are saying when you look at the stats, numbers, this, and third. But if we go on with small forward, I might say Drexler better than Harden. Now that I'm looking at the numbers, because the numbers ain't far off. And we talking about shit. 10-time All-Star,
Okay.
All NBA first team, 2-time All NBA second team, 2-time NBA All third team, and NBA anniversary team, top 50 and top 75. His numbers then held on long enough to be in the top 75, which is also impressive. Jersey retired in 2 cities. Like where's Harden getting retired at?
Houston.
Shit. Maybe. And that's his best one.
Yeah. About
I might have gave him OKC, Lance, before Houston.
He won't get retired in OKC.
But I'm saying he did, Mo.
No.
There?
No.
He went to a finals.
He came off the bench.
I'm saying as a team, they went to a finals.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
He was in game 7 of a Western Conference Finals. And
yeah. But
check this out, Lance. If Houston retired, I don't think his jersey gets retired in Houston.
I think
if
does.
Houston
100%.
retires his jersey, I don't even think McGrady retired yet.
I don't think. Well, McGrady would get retired in Orlando, not Houston. If he did, I don't think he.
He did double more in Houston than what Harden did in Houston.
Who?
T-Mac and Yao Ming.
What the fuck did they do?
Was there in places, just in the top.
I don't even think they ever made it out the first round.
What did Harden do?
He was literally their team went 0 for 27 in that game 7 of the Western Conference Finals of 2018 against the Warriors when Chris Paul got hurt in game 6.
You said they went 0 and 27.
You don't remember they went 27 straight misses from 3 in game 7.
Talking about Houston?
Yeah, Houston.
So what are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. What have they done?
Well, I'm just saying more than T-Mac.
No, you tripping, Lance.
Well, what did T-Mac do? You can't even tell me what T-Mac did in Houston because it's so unmemorable.
I wasn't a Houston fanatic like that with Yao Ming, but I want to say Houston, T-Mac and Yao Ming sniffed finals, Western Conference Finals type shit.
I don't think they made it out of the first round.
What?
But you can prove me wrong. I mean, I'm like,
I'm gonna try and think back. I wouldn't even tap in with them like that. Like I was an Orlando T-Mac and Raptors T-Mac type of thing.
Man, look, when you pull up Wikimedia, it's only one jersey T-Mac in.
Wikimedia.
It's only one jersey. That's the Rockets jersey.
All right.
Hold on, I'm about to pull it up. That was a bad time, boy. Whew. 04 to 2010, T-Mac with the Houston.
Oh no, that boy was crazy. That boy was lit.
What?
Cause that one he got on score 13 points in 13 seconds or some shit. Or 30 seconds.
Hey, T-Mac was not to be fucked with.
And T-Mac, one of my favorite players of all time, man.
I hate to say it.
McGrady and Mean duo. And
I'm right. Want to hear these? Listen to these.
Hold on, before we go there, scoring champion T-Mac. Let's get that right.
And
before we go to
Harden averaged 36 a game.
Scoring champion.
They're 1-1 on
with
that.
With the Houston Rockets. I just want to start with that one. So if T-Mac jersey if Harden get retired, why T-Mac win? Let's just start there. Scoring champions.
Harden won an MVP in Houston.
I'm about to go to this. I'm gonna let you bring up your heart. Go ahead, because I'm looking at this.
I'll let you know. T-Mac's playoff run.
Third longest winning streak in NBA history goes to the Houston Rockets. T-Mac, third NBA longest winning streak in history.
Are you ready for T-Mac's playoff results in Houston? 2005, round 1. 2005, round 1 against Dallas Mavericks. Lost in 7. They went up 2-0 on the road and choked in game 7. It was a blowout 40-plus loss. 40-plus point loss in game 7. 2006, missed the playoffs. McGrady was hurt, and Yao also missed significant time. I won't knock him for that. 2007, lost in 7 games to the Utah Jazz. He shot under 40% from the field, 25% from 3 in that playoff series.
Think about this,
they
Lance.
had home court advantage. 2008, lost 40%. Again to the Utah Jazz. 22% from 3.
Is regular.
What?
Under 40% is regular.
From the field?
That's regular. Yeah.
Regular if you're shit and you lose.
If he shot 38%, that's regular when you shoot
39% from the field as a 6'8" scorer, one of the greatest scorers of all time. 39% from the field, 25% from 3. The next year, 42% from the field, okay, 22% from 3. But Yao was injured, I think, in the 2008 playoffs, which is sad stuff. All first round exits. He never Tracy McGrady never made it past the first round in his entire NBA career as the lead, as like an actual player. I think he did when he was like on the bench with the Spurs.
We're talking about 2 ringless players though, so we can't do all of that bullshit. We're talking about 2 ringless players.
You can't use that as a cop-out. You can't use that as a cop-out when we're having a discussion.
Shit, but guess what? Harden got all that fucked up playoff shit on his resume too. Harden is some playoff bullshit.
Hey, so at the end of the day, we talking about Drexel and Harden. Who's better, right? like let's go back to the basics. So Tone, you was going off about everything that Drexel had did, right? So are you saying that Drexel better than Harden as a forward?
I want to go back to that, but I feel like we already answered that. I guess it's only I already said if Drexler a small forward, I go with Drexler. But if we talking about shooting guard, they trying to deem James Harden that's the greatest shooting guard ever in history outside of Jordan. That's what they're trying to give James Harden right now. His numbers say it. If you go look at the shit, all his numbers, points in history, James Harden is him.
So James Harden over Steph with the shooting guard?
Steph ain't shooting guard.
Oh, Steph's a point guard. So you would take James Harden over Dwayne Wade?
Dwayne Wade was a point guard, if you ask me. But I hate bringing Dwayne Wade up into things. I don't know. I mean, it all depends. It depends on people's goalposts. Like I think that's what needs to be established from going forward for everybody when you're having a debate. It's like, hold on, how are we gonna debate this? Because if you're gonna bring up rings, let's start here. If you're gonna bring up rings, Let's not even have this debate. Dwayne Wade is the fucking greatest. Let's figure out how we go. You know what I'm saying? Because if we talking about who busting ass, who the better on the James Harden, that nigga. He's that nigga. Shake, bake, get you up off me. Created new moves that I left the game with. Made these niggas change the rule. Niggas wasn't stepping across this court like this before me. Euro here, step back there. Whoop, whoop there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. All y'all 7-footers doing that shit. Guess where it came from? Me, partner, James Harden. Ain't no y'all nigga wasn't stepping from no free throw line. Jumping all the way back to the 3-point line. And then pulling that motherfucker up. Everybody doing that.
In the regular season, James Harden is notoriously known for choking in the playoffs.
That's why I say we need to discuss how we gonna debate this. Because if we gonna do regular season, if we gonna bring up any of that, then Dwayne Wade is the better. Simple and plain, you know. But if we gonna strip all of that, what you earned,
if you're gonna say who's the better isolation player, that's a fair argument.
Who's the better? Just who's the better? Eye test. When you watch people, who you feel like was, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody knows when you out there with 5 players, everything is different. The type of play that you give is different because you're also playing with the complementary and knowing that other players are out here. So you playing with a different spacing. You playing with a different mentality. This, that, and the third. But if you strip all that shit around off that motherfucker and you put James Harden on that bitch and you put Dwayne Wade on that bitch at the height of both of their fucking career, I'm going with James Harden. Simple and plain.
If you on the island with James Harden gonna cook your ass. They got the ISO shit, motherfucker, bro. Now, Dwayne Wade
busting your ass. I promise you. Go look at Prime D Wade before the injuries. That athletic freak show of a human.
Flash was a motherfucker though.
Great player, like I get it. 5-on-5 game, Dwayne Wade game was like, bro. If I was starting a team, I would start with Dwayne Wade if it was amongst a lot of players. Because I know what I'm about to get on that 5-on-5 flow. I know what I'm about to get on the 90 feet worth of hardwood. You know what I'm saying? But that deletes when we talking about, you know what I'm saying?
Also
just
different
eras. You
know
what I'm saying?
It's different eras.
I don't give a damn which era.
Well,
that boy James Harden
point
did
is,
shit that
Dwayne
nobody
Wade
else
never had
did.
4 other shooters that would just stand on the outside and just one-on-one with D'Antoni.
Man, look. Dwayne Wade bag ain't deep enough.
So who are we taking? Clyde Drexler or James Harden? I want to answer now.
You already said that one.
James Harden?
I mean, it's up to you. I already said that one. That debate old to me.
James Harden?
Yeah.
The shooting guard, yeah.
Okay. And then, all right. Well, there you have it. We already gave picks. We did this. Lonnie, appreciate you. Dwayne. Okay, so Kay is saying Dwayne Wade or James Harden.
Dwayne. We just said that one.
Oh, so James Harden.
James Harden is cooking 95% of these niggas on a one-on-one. If we talking about anything, I don't care what they talking about. One-on-one get vicious out there.
So I just you're
that ain't
so
never
you
been
want
Dwayne Wade.
So it's Dwayne Wade. It's Dwayne Wade.
No.
The all-time better player.
No, the overall better player.
The all-time better player. Who the fuck was better in their NBA career? Dwayne Wade or James Harden?
Dwayne Wade. But like Tone said,
you're changing it to like if they're in one-on-one or like all that. It's like, hey, NBA game, NBA career.
You're asking me who was the best player. You didn't say who had the best career. You didn't say who. You asked me who. If you asked me who the best player,
I'm gonna ask you the same question.
James Harden better than Dwayne Wade 365 days of the year. But if we talking about who had the better career, who did the most in the NBA, then Dwayne Wade. So I would like to know what exactly y'all asking. If you ask me who the better player is, James Harden.
Well, there you have it.
James Harden.
So Tone's got James Harden. T-Mac or James Harden? I think that's still James Harden.
T-Mac. Fuck no.
Okay, I appreciate you for doing this because this is just taking my mind into a fucking spiral. So you're taking T-Mac over James Harden.
Look at the numbers. I'm looking at the numbers as we speak. We got times where James Harden has averaged in a season 16, 13, 16, 12, 9. We talking about T-Mac. We talking about T-Mac.
Go look at T-Mac's numbers when he started. What?
You know who T-Mac was battling every year for scoring titles?
So when he was on the
Kobe
Raptors,
Bryant,
he was battling for
Allen
scoring titles.
Iverson. No,
Yeah.
we ain't talking about the
Like,
we ain't
look
talking
at
about the Raptors.
NBA career points per game. They're over the
The
entirety
man,
of their
the man
career.
played 3 years with the Raptors. I'm talking about James
Harden
Harden
played 3
averaged.
years with the fucking Thunder coming off the bench. And he finally got his
Okay,
own
James
team.
Harden averaged 16 with the Clippers. James Harden averaged 22 with the Clippers. James Harden averaged 21 with the Clippers. James Harden averaged
Holy
21
shit.
with the Clippers.
He didn't even play that many years with the Clippers, so I just know this is...
I'm
He's
looking
played
at it
2
right
years.
now. It's 76ers. His last years, he haven't averaged over 21 points in none of his last years. We talking about T-Mac, the scoring god.
I mean, what was T-Mac doing on the Pistons?
Bro, he wasn't playing the minutes that Harden is
'Cause he was
averaging
old and
35
washed.
minutes this year.
Harden's still
He's
doing
35 minutes per game. This is not T-Mac
'Cause
on the
nobody
Pistons. This is Harden still in his prime, averaging 21.
it. Harden's like 35.
We never got 21 from
He's
a prime
30.
T-Mac.
How old is
We've
Harden
never
right
got 21 from a prime T-Mac, ever.
All right, so look, T-Mac career got cut short also. T-Mac career got cut short.
now? Corey Chester says MJ or LeBron. We already know that answer.
Come
We ain't
on,
on
people.
we ain't even
Come
doing that.
Folks, if you're new to the channel, by the way, like and subscribe. We appreciate all the love and support. We appreciate you guys showing out in the chat. But like, this is funny as shit. I'm sick to my stomach that he's saying T-Mac over James Harden. When you just went on the same rant saying James Harden over D Wade, you're really taking T-Mac over D Wade? The disrespect on D Wade's got it.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. Listen to this. In 97, 98, matter of fact, that's the beginning. We ain't even gonna go there. In the tail end of Tracy McGrady's career with the Hawks, Tracy McGrady played 52 games, averaged 16 minutes a game. With the Pistons before that, he played 72 games, averaged 23 minutes a game. The year before that, he averaged 22 minutes a game. The year before that, he averaged 26, and the year before that, he averaged 7. That's called the tail end of a career of a man that's just fitting in. James Harden ain't there yet. So let's delete that shit. When the year before that,
how old was McGrady when that
the
was
year
going
before
on?
that, McGrady was averaging 33 minutes, 37 minutes, 35 minutes, 37 minutes, 40 minutes, 39 minutes, 39 minutes, 38, 40. And look what he averaging. That boy dusting James Harden. But when you play 6 years of your end of your career and you averaging what you average because you just want to be out there still, we know the version we got in Atlanta of Tracy McGrady. That shit was horrible. That shit damn near made me stop liking Tracy McGrady. I ain't gonna lie.
He was,
I ain't gonna lie.
30, he was 32. He was 32 in Atlanta.
But he retired.
I'm not
32
talking
years
about
old.
age. He came out of high school, Lance.
And
He
that's
came
a
out of
knock,
high
and that's a
school.
knock on James Harden.
No, I'm saying that's why at 32 you're a little older, bro. He came
Harden
out of high
right
school.
now is 35, still putting up better numbers.
Bro,
And T-Mac
he ain't
did
been
when
in
he was
the
30, when
he
he was
ain't been in
29.
the NBA since high school, bro. Most people that played since high school ain't LeBron. They end early.
What
Look
does
at
that
Lou.
even mean? Harden went to a year of Arizona State.
All right. Look at the minute. Look, when they both played the same minutes, look who averaged the most. Let's just put it like that. Let's just break it down and put it the most. When they both played equivalent minutes, look who averaged the most.
Harden
Not at all.
averaged 36 in a season.
Okay, T-Mac averaged 32.
Okay, point
He
proven.
ain't been as
Same
consistent
minutes.
as him.
Same minutes.
He ain't been as consistent as him. Look at all the other years.
Consi-
Look at Harden years.
Harden.
How many years?
Okay,
how many
so
years
why
Harden
wouldn't we
averaged?
just take the sample size when they were both the number one guy on their team?
But you
Harden
can
in
delete.
Houston,
Okay,
Harden in Houston, and T-Mac in Orlando.
No. Harden it's T-Mac in Houston and T-Mac in Orlando. That's the same amount of years that Harden has played for the teams that he played for. That's the years you use when you're describing T-Mac. We ain't gonna take T-Mac on the Knicks. We ain't gonna take T-Mac on the Pistons.
But then you
Orlando
just use Harden's numbers when he was on the
year.
Clippers and 76ers. Why would you use those years?
I'm looking at minutes played. He didn't play no minutes.
Because he was fucking trash and injured. He was washed.
So like, let's not use the years when they didn't play minutes.
So then you can't use the years that Harden's past his physical prime.
But listen to what I'm saying. What are you saying, Lance? This is simple science. If he didn't play this year and he didn't play this year, or they both came off the bench this year, we just cancel.
Just look
Let's
at all
use
the numbers.
the time
Just look at all
really
the numbers.
played.
Look at all the numbers. The career, who averages more points? Okay, should Curry be ranked before Kobe on an all-time list?
Who acts that kind of shit?
K in the chat.
Well, no, I didn't want to know who, but that was for him to know. Who asked that kind of shit? I mean, y'all can debate that one. That's weak. I can't do that one. Disrespect to Kobe.
I personally, it's tough. Yeah, I think it's closer than people have been freaking out over. Because I don't have Kobe that high. I guess, all the people that say they hooped against Kobe and all these different things has Kobe that high. So maybe I shouldn't be allowed to talk about this. That's how they try to make it. Is Larry Bird top 7 for you? Yes.
You should talk about it, Lance. Just because I said he shouldn't be ahead of Kobe, why do people think?
No. I'm saying guys like Dwayne Wade have just come out and been like, oh, we've played against Kobe and we have him top 3, and people that have never played the game, so we just say it's foolish. And it's like, okay, so we watched you. I get it.
Dwayne Wade's son is a girl, so I mean, we ain't even about to do all that. Some people opinion just don't fucking matter, man. We just not doing it. But like, just because I say Kobe is above Steph, why would somebody think Steph or Kobe is supposed to be top 5? It's just my opinion. They both laying around between 6 and 8 at the highest.
Yeah, I have them right around 9, 10. But honestly, Curry, I don't know. Curry's career is it's very interesting because you really look at like the all-time numbers and all the accolades that should stack up. Who's the light-skinned dude top 5 all time? Wouldn't you both be light-skinned? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
So probably Tone.
That's a funny question. Who's the top light skin of all time?
No. He's saying who's your top 5 of all time?
Hold on. Wait. Cause Lance, ain't you light skinned too?
I think if they were to talk about if they were to say who's the white boys top 5, that would be talking to me.
I thought he was saying who is my
I'm light skinned and 30-year-old freshman. Make sure y'all tune in.
I thought he was saying who's my top 5 light skinned players. Though he was asking me who's my top 5.
Yeah.
Can't put it in order. LeBron. If you want me to, if you really want me to say some shit,
they want it.
I don't think that's shit that people should say off the top of their head. It's never accurate if you do that. Like, legitimately, you have to look at list numbers and all kind of shit before you literally say that shit, or else it's biased, bro.
If
we're gonna be honest in this motherfucking, if we're gonna be honest in this world when it comes to shit like that, you can't say no shit like that off the fly unless you've been saying it for 10 years and your list never changed. But
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that shit is. I know LeBron's the greatest. That's where I start. That's where I end. If we gonna put in a calculated order, I need time for that shit. I need some data. I need some real numbers, because we forget what motherfuckers do sometimes, and that's disrespectful.
Is Bill Russell top 5 because of his rings or no? That's another question. I'm reading the chat.
I don't know. I'm not a Bill Russell enthusiast. All I know is his ring count. But at the same time, I need to go look at how many missed shots he had. I need to go look at how many games he played. If he played 3 times the amount of the other centers that's next to him, then that take his ranking down a little bit. But I just can't. I need to go look at shit at these days, because we starting to get in the maturation stage of this NBA game, and a lot of niggas starting to put out there what they seen. And a lot of niggas got amnesia and Alzheimer's. I need to go see the real facts and shit. Niggas started talking about this, that, and the third.
I personally don't have Bill Russell in my top 5 because of his rings, because he won all his rings during fucking Jim Crow laws, and there was 8 teams in the fucking NBA. Like, it was a completely different league, and that shit. It's like they were by clearly the most dominant team in that era. Like, they're from top to 5.
He was the most dominant player.
Huh?
Yeah. He was the most dominant player anyway. So
Well,
Like,
I don't even
somebody
think
now,
that's true. I think Wilt Chamberlain was. I just think
Yeah.
from top to bottom, their Celtics rosters were fucking 10 times better than any of the other plumbers playing in the NBA at the time.
I feel like the
Fuck.
greatest player before
Not-
Jordan, the greatest player ever, in my opinion, was Wilt Chamberlain. From me watching the tapes that I've watched
He's a
and
freak.
just seeing what people were doing,
Literally,
couldn't nobody do what done with him.
listen to this.
Wilt-
Literally, one of the
Wilt-
best players from that era was a Celtics sixth man,
See
John
what I'm saying?
Havlicek.
Yeah.
Like, that's how good their fucking rosters were. So it's like, I get it. Don't get me wrong. That's greatness. 11 rings. And he also coached while he was playing. Like, I understand it. But I'm like, put 6'9" Bill Russell in today's NBA. I mean, fucking boom on his goddamn head. He ain't doing, I promise you.
I remember watching live Lance, a guy named Robert Parrish play. He reminded me of Bill Russell. He played for the Celtics for like 1,000 years.
He played,
dog.
yeah,
And it was
20
just
seasons
like,
in the NBA, or maybe even 22 or something. Jason Kidd or Steve
Crazy.
Nash?
Fuck.
that's tough.
I can't even. Man, look, I need some analytics. I ain't got shit up. But
Just
I fuck with
eyeball,
both of
you
them.
know, it's just
I
conversation.
fuck with both of them. That shit, Doug.
Personally,
Jason Kidd.
It's tough. It's tough when Nash got those MVPs under his belt. You know what I'm saying? That's what made it super tough. Like before, I think before those MVPs, Kidd had the clear edge. Like in real time, like Kidd had a crazy following and fan base and the shit he was doing. But Nash, after so many All-Star games, when Nash started doing skill challenges and shit and start incorporating soccer and showing his full like athleticism spread out, and then he got them MVPs. It was crazy, dog. It was wild.
no, I personally, I'd go Nash. Don't
Go
get
on.
me wrong. I know Jason Kidd is a beast all around and all those types of things, but and he did make that finals to go against the Lakers, I believe 2002. You guys know I was 1 year old then. I believe it was 2002 Nets versus Lakers.
You say Nash?
Yeah. No. Jason Kidd.
Yeah, Kidd. Nash never won the finals.
Yeah, no, he made it to the finals with the Nets. I believe he
It
was
was
the
with the
number
Nets,
one
right?
option.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
then
him and
he
Richard.
won a
It
ring
wasn't
with Dirk
Nets.
in later in his career. But if I had to
That's
take,
what I was trying to think of. Was it Nash or Kidd that was with Dirk at that time?
Kidd that won the
Kidd.
championship in 2011.
Okay, I thought you just said Nash. I was about to say, yeah.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
yep.
Who's y'all's?
You know, they both played for
Who's y'all's
them
favorite
at one
player
time.
that has never won a ring yet? Never
Allen
won a
Iverson.
ring in their career. Oh, so Allen Iverson.
Forever.
Mine would be who the fuck? My favorite player that's never won a ring.
That's like still playing or like just overall.
It could be either.
Even.
Besides AI, he's taking AI out. So, do you want current player?
My
Besides
favorite,
that,
I'll give you a eye take. One of my favorites that was like a lot of people talk about how Jordan shoes used to get stole. Well, not Jordan shoes used to get stole, but if you had Jordans, they was so much of a hot commodity that people would steal them from you if they had the opportunity. There was one more player at that time I remember. Shoes hot as fuck on the market. That boy was a dog on the court. I know a lot of people do not know this version of this person, but I'm talking about absolute dog. Charles Barkley. That's one of my favorites.
Oh yeah. Not facts.
I like
Man,
that.
Charles was a motherfucker, boy.
I mean, I like Harden, McGrady.
and them shit was hard.
What?
Who else is there?
I'm going T-Mac because they're one of my favorite players. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I'm going T-Mac. Either him or Grant Hill.
Ooh, Grant Hill's good one.
Grant was a good one. Grant
Hill.
was unfortunate. Grant was on his
Man,
way to win.
look, man. Injuries just, god damn, boy, fucked up a lot of people, man.
I didn't obviously watch him in his career, but the highlight tapes I've seen of Sean Kemp were fucking nuts.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Sean Kemp had a delayed career due to cocaine.
Good for him.
Kemp was a motherfucker, boy.
Yeah,
Jumping out the
Kemp was a shoo. Kemp was like
Kemp
Daryl
like-
Strawberry. If anybody remember Daryl Strawberry, like I don't know if y'all understand, for people to be able to still perform like that and was doing that drug at the time, man, you goodness.
Man, that boy was turned up. He
Um,
like Zion Wilson before Zion got there. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, like that's Zion daddy. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
facts.
that's Zion's daddy. Oh, that's
Facts.
good stuff. All right.
Hey, another one. This is a lost treasure. Another player that never got a ring. That's one of my favorites. I'm gonna say the nickname first because I know Lance don't know this one. I know Lance don't know this one, and I know that half of the chat don't know this one. Grandmama, Lonnie, don't say nothing yet. Lonnie, don't just say nothing yet.
Hey,
Yeah,
I ain't
look at
saying
Lance
shit.
over there.
Grandma.
Oh, Grandmama, he wanted to play Jordan. I mean, she.
Boy,
I don't know, Grandmama.
I know. A beast. Mother would dunk on you with a dress on. The first Medea. The first Medea.
So hey, Larry Johnson, Lance played with the Charlotte Hornets.
I know who Larry Johnson is. I just didn't know the nickname Grandmama.
Had the sneaker deal, yeah, and he had a alter ego outside of the court. It started with, I want to say, Wheaties commercials, but he created the character. I want to say it was like his grandma or something, but it was like how Tyler Perry did with Medea. This was the original, and I want to say this was slick before Martin did it. This might have been before a lot of people did it, but
it was.
Yeah, he'll put the wig on, put the dress on, and dunk on folks in the commercial and shit, and eat the cereal. It was wild. It was like, grandmama's shit.
Land, look it up.
Says best high school basketball player of all time. I think he's referring. Are you referring to Larry Johnson?
Would that that's a question.
Or is
Larry Johnson?
That's a question right there.
It'd be LeBron.
I think it comes down to only two people, and you know where I'm going, but it's only two people. Kobe and LeBron. It's only two if you're gonna go that way.
Yeah, I'd say LeBron. I mean, LeBron, it just comes right out of high school and is fucking said, "Let me get 5." This will be the last question. I say LeBron. Zion was fucking a beast in high school, man. Like he was a man amongst boys.
But the thing is, he was a man playing amongst boys. Like they was like 5 feet. The fuck?
Oh, that one kid that guarded him, that one clip, that little fucking.
I'm like, what? That guarding Zion, he's in South Carolina dominating like a motherfucker, man.
People don't understand though. That's why, hands down, bro. People gotta understand. Like people that ain't never played varsity basketball or don't know how A's work in school, 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, and don't understand the aspects and dynamics of that shit. They don't understand the difficulty of LeBron and his high school team. First off, the nigga went to like a 3A school, bro. And they put him in you're playing against Oak Hill Academy, y'all. Every player on here is NBA stature, ready to go. LeBron had a 5'5" point guard. He had a 5'7" shooting guard. And losing 1 game, losing 3 games, and then getting national cover, bro. We've never, may not never, because people that's not in the media don't understand how much money and orchestration it takes to run a national television to go to this high school. First off, they shit ain't regularly set up for you to be doing all of this. So you got to go in there and put all of this, got to fly in all of these people. You got to get these networks on. You got to make sure commercials involved. For a high school motherfucker who can't even receive a check. So we do it man, bro, we might not never see them days again. That's too much work for a high school student. We'll wait.
Another one that obviously I was not alive for, but I've heard old heads. I've heard just a bunch of different, Kareem in high school. I heard, was Lou Alcindor at the time, but an absolute freak show. I mean, it seems like from the day he was born, just an absolute freak show. They say because when he was a freshman on UCLA, they didn't allow freshmen to play on varsity in college back then. So the varsity team had just won the college championship with John Wooden. Well, Lou Alcindor and his freshman team beat that varsity team and I think blew their ass out. That's how good fucking Lou Alcindor was, or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was a fucking freak. He just dominated every facet of basketball he was ever involved in.
So I
Man,
tell you
a lot of good high
another
school players, man. You got Darius Miles was dope in high school. KG,
Yeah.
it's a long list. I tell y'all
It's a
some
long list.
I'm gonna tell y'all a fun high school fact. This with football though. Everybody know Michael Vick. He went to Virginia Tech. Got drafted by the Falcons. The high school that he went to in West Virginia, I want to say it was called Bethel High School. Mike Vick went to the high school. Mike Vick played varsity ball since 9th grade. Played varsity ball all the way from 9th grade all the way to varsity. Completed, graduated, everything. Mike Vick's rushing yards and passing yards still to this day does not stand as the most rushing yards and passing yards in that high school history.
Wait, he has both the rushing and passing yards record?
He has neither at that high school. He played all 4 years. Who could have it?
Who?
Allen Iverson.
Mm.
Fun high school fact for y'all. Iverson was so good at quarterback. Mike Vick record still to this day. And he played all 4 years starting quarterback. All 4.
That's filthy. That's filthy.
Go look it up.
That's filthy. Now,
That's
I did know
hard.
that AI did play football, just like LeBron James did play football, but I did not know that those two stood still.
He was the
dope.
real Vic, they said. He just got into so Iverson's, this is another thing. Iverson's high school senior year, he got into a major altercation, shooting, robbery, some
like
bullshit that
alley, right?
ended everything that going on.
Yeah.
And they made him stop playing football. They made him play basketball. He only had one option to go, which was Georgetown. That was the only school that would accept him. And he had to cut his hair off. Y'all go look at Georgetown when he was a freshman. He had a small, low, mini afro. But they forced him to not play football. We didn't get Allen as a football player because of these motherfuckers. So if we seen what Vic did in the NFL, people, we would never know. Like we won't get. And I love the LeBron James football story, but to me that still doesn't add up to. We seen what this guy did in the NFL. His records wasn't even good enough in high school and he played all 4. Crazy.
That's crazy.
That's insane.
That's a good story. That's good stuff. Well done. Wow. Well, folks, I believe this was the Wanna Parlay Podcast, home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. We appreciate Pops for coming on earlier and Lonnie Lyle for coming on later. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, celebrating more Wanna winners, updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards, and talking about all things sports. Folks, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as we appreciate all your love and support tremendously. Kay, you're a legend for coming in here and asking us a bunch of questions. Best coach of all time. You'll have to come and join us tomorrow morning. We'll be back live. We'll answer best coach of all time. We'll answer what's y'all's inspiration. And we'll do all the rest because we appreciate you showing up and showing out. But we do have to end this show. Honestly, probably went 45 minutes longer than anticipated, but hey, we do it for the people because we appreciate it. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Any final words, Lonnie and Tone?
I do want to say that I didn't get mine. I got 2 picks. I got the Angels and I got the Brewers money lines.
Halos. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go, Lonnie.
The Halo, babies. Well, you guys know the slogan, man. If you want to parlay, download Wanna Parlay today, not yesterday, ASAP, right now. Other than that, I got auditions coming up for my new movie, August 2nd. Actors and actors, tap in.
Yep. Hey, Kay is live from Austin, Texas, and he's wondering where we're all from. I'm Southern California. These two are Atlanta, Georgia, A-Town. And yep, there you go. All right. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. Adios.
Pull out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. I just hit a parlay. I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, download Wanna Parlay. just woke up, it's time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winnings, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, championship, win them all.